Hey guys, it's Dave from AIPTcomics.com, and I have a pretty cool figure. This was from the San Diego Comic-Con 2018. This is an exclusive that Hasbro was giving out. And FYI, Hasbro did give me this for free to check out and show you guys. Right now, it is not available on the Hasbro Toy Shop. But it is an impressive figure that I'm sure is being sold on eBay, but may come back. It's called the Transformers Generation Power of the Primes Optimal Optimus Throne of the Primes. It's quite wordy. As you can see, he's got a pretty sick throne here. Looks like there's some cardboard that's part of it. But this is a huge box. I actually had to pull out quite a bit to even capture the whole thing. Here's some pretty sick art that came on the back of the figure, and also I just want to point out it says fantasy scene. So kids at home that think they can recreate this moment, I'm sorry, it's a fantasy scene. As you can see, this is the figure standing up. Apparently, he can turn into a gorilla, and he has a hoverboard. I don't see the hoverboard anywhere in the box, but I'm actually really enticed to see if it's in there. Also, just really quick, there are apparently other Prime Masters, these little like cubey things, and you'll see in the back there's actually two that come with this one. And if you collect them all, you get them all. I can see that actually there's one in his hand too. Apparently they all go into his scepter here, or I don't even know. Is it a scepter? Yeah, scepter of sparks. And it's quite cool. So let's open this box up so you can see. And again, thanks Hasbro for giving this to AIPT. This is a pretty sweet unboxing and a pretty cool thing to check out. Just really quick before I even open it, you can tell Hasbro has put a lot of effort into this, and the Transformer line I think has improved quite a lot since I was a kid, but that was 20 some odd years ago. All right, let's crack this thing open and check it out. All right, he's out of the box, and as you can see, still really big, but impressive. He's got a lot of this actually really hardcore rope holding him in, and also some plastic. You're not getting him out illegally, that's for sure. This also came with a little guide on how to build him and how to build his scepter. It's pretty cool how they did these instructions. They're sort of like, I don't know if they're like IKEA, but they're sort of similar. Obviously this is ages 8 to up, and got the guy in the seat, which we already have right now. And then you've got the gorilla with, his hoverboard! Oh my god, I see it! And then you've got the gorilla standing. Interesting. Okay, and then on this side, then you get the Optimus Prime look at the end. He also comes with a trading card. Or is it a game? I don't know, let's open it. So, this ran for $69.99 at San Diego Comic-Con. I remember seeing it when I was there a few weeks ago. This is pretty thick cardboard. Nice little card. I can see a youngling coveting this, hiding it, making it their own. So how do we get through all this hard rope? I think we're gonna need a knife of some sort. Yeah, we've got some rope on the bottom here. So let's cut him out if we can. Unhooked. Oh my god, he's kicking. He's kicking. Alright, let's see. Looks like... Okay, wait. Alright, hold on. His head's coming off, folks. It's okay, he's a Transformer. He does this all the time. It's okay. I'm just right here. Get his... Okay. Alright, he's out of... Oh no! So, first off, this is a cool figure. Obviously, he's got this cool like glass case that holds his heart or whatever that is. He's got the crown. This is like, oh, his crown comes off, guys. Oh my god, that's pretty cool. The crown. I wonder if you could fit that on like a Marvel Legends. Anyway, this thing flaps. This thing flaps. Everything flaps. Oh, I just found some arms, some little arms. All right, so obviously Transformers. Oh Lord, what's happening here? Oh no, I broke. No, it's okay. It's just plastic. Obviously, Marvel. It's one of the fun, the things that make these characters fun is you can transform them, right? I'm gonna put this gorilla guy over here. Anywho, so I wonder if, oh yes, here we go. So when you transform this guy, I wonder if his head's supposed to come off. And then this, oh man, maybe his whole head's supposed to come off. Let's see. No, that head's on there. Oh lordy. This is tricky. You know what we need? Directions. All right, let's look at the directions just so we know what we want to turn him into. So apparently, this Optimus Primal won the first ever fan vote Prime poll. When Optimus Primal becomes a Prime, he evolves to Optimal Optimus. Celebrate the fans' choice and the epic conclusion of the Prime Wars trilogy with this figure that uses converting evolution armor to evolve from a 5.5 inch scale Optimus Primal, so I think this is this guy, figure to a 9 inch scale Optimal Optimus figure with coronation crown. This convention edition offering is packed with a special feature, 4 exclusive Prime Master figures. Prime Masters, they actually go into this back slot here, and this gives you the ability to like collect them and put them into the background. And one of the coolest things is this thing is actually a transformer in itself. They're pretty simple, obviously, because they're so tiny. But as you can see, it's a little dude that transforms. He's pretty cute too. Anywho. Yeah, they turn into these like little cube guys, which can then be put into the background or into the scepter, which I have also released from the hands of our character. Cool thing is, it looks like 4 go into this. There's already 1 in there, and it comes with 3 more of these little guys, as you can see here. And when they are fully standing, they get put into this scepter. Or, sorry, is it a scepter? Yeah, it's a scepter. I keep forgetting that. It's pretty badass. It's pretty big. I might actually use this for another Hasbro toy. So I began the transformation into the ship that this thing turns into. This is the starting. This was pretty easy. It was simply like just putting these arms into this position and then tucking back the gorilla head. And now I'm working on the this part of the transformer, which will turn into basically a part that goes into this part, and then it becomes this pretty big ship, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the thing is, I'm trying to figure this part out, and it's tricky with our camera setup here. So when I was off camera, I was looking at this, and this piece actually comes out, and you can swing out another head. Oh my god, he looks so happy! Which is different from the kingly head. The heads are pretty similar, although this one on the back's a little larger. I don't know if you can tell. So what I'm doing is I'm going to tuck this head in and then put this up. I think that's how we want to go. Yep. And then we're going to turn these legs. Before I put these legs up, I actually needed to stick this arm into this little slot where it will kind of click in. Let's do that now. Nice, nice. Oh, he's looking tight now, folks. And then you turn the legs in, so then it becomes a little more compacted. All right, so I think we're good there. All right, we're getting there, right? Okay, so now we have these pieces that came off the legs. You pop these puppies in, like so. And like so. This is like the guns or something. I don't know what they do. Who knows? It's a transformer, anything can happen. All right, now we're a little bit closer. So here we are. We just put these gun thingies in. And now we need to take this whole piece and plug it into this piece. Da da da. So I think. So we got the two pieces now. I think we stick this guy into the back somehow. Oh my god. Let me tell you, the engineering on these things is pretty amazing. Okay, now okay. All right, guys. Oh my god. I think I've done it. This is the ship version. Reverse, I don't know what this is. What is his name? I don't know what this ship is called. Let's see. Does the thingy say? Oh god, he's fallen! Don't hold it from here. Let me tell you. But as you can see, it's a pretty dope figure. It's got these little wings to keep him centered. It's, you know, with the fists, it's very much like a transformer with his fists out, I would say. I think this thumb is the wrong way. Whoops. Okay. Not that it matters. But I have to say, there's a lot of really cool details, like this little piece here, and these guns are a nice little feature. They come right off. I was surprised they come right off and then put in another place. That's what actually hung me up, because usually Transformers, it's all one piece. But, and there's some nice detail behind this glass. And there's little stickers all over the place, like this little guy. And these guys here. They added nice detail to it. And then just like this little piece here. I mean, that's making you think it's like a piece of metal. It's really cool how you can sort of make these pieces work. And I think, especially if you're a little kid and you figured out how to do it, just showing your parents how to do this, how to put it together, is probably a really cool thing. Let's create a different figure. I think I have to reverse engineer this guy first, though. Gorilla, though. How do we make the gorilla? Obviously, we've got the plane here, right? But we can actually turn it over. And that. It's the gorilla in the mist. It's long, guys. Break on that. Or it pull off. Get going. Ah. Trick. No. And there's different forms you can put. So if he's on his hoverboard, you can put these out to make him look more aerodynamic, which is kind of cool. Yes! Yes! He's on his hoverboard and on the throne. Let's see now. There's gotta be another way. Is there another way? Yes, there's many other ways. Optimal Optimus looks like a tricky bugger. Where is that? Alright. Now we're turning this guy around. Shoulder pads up. Shoulder pad up. We're gonna undo his feet here. Oh my god, he's coming back alive. No. How are we gonna tap? Oh no. No. Okay. Tricky. Oh, she just comes right out. Nice. This part comes off. And we... No, don't worry about that right now. Let's get it out. Bam. And those things that were rocket jets or whatever are now his guns. And with some turning and some twisting, Optimus Primal. He looks so primal, doesn't he? So really, all that really leaves is Optimal Optimus. How on earth do we get an Optimal Optimus? So a lot of the Transformer is just twisting and then like so you can get that bend. And now it's starting to look like a body of a character. But the trick is, basically you gotta get this guy into the back of this guy. A couple of things I've discovered while building this figure back to the original Optimal Optimus is, it's a little tricky, I have to say. Sometimes things don't automatically click, particularly some of these pieces in the back. They don't necessarily look like they go where they go, but with enough fiddling, you can figure it out. It's a really cool toy. I haven't owned a Transformer in a long time, and this is my first in a while, but obviously I keep track of it, writing for a entertainment and toy website. I will say this though, it's rather cool that you can add these little dudes to the scepter. It's really cool that you can make him into gorilla form, into the Optimal Optimus, and into the Optimal, where are we now? Optimal Optimus as well. Oh, sorry. Optimal Optimus and Optimus Primal. And the ship, which the directions don't have a name for. Which is interesting. Anyway, there's also the hoverboard, which we also showed, or I also showed. There's also the Matrix of Leadership, and that's in his chest here. And I believe this piece comes out. Ooh, wow, look at that. The Matrix of Leadership. This is a kind of a cool little piece. It's got blue clear plastic inside. Looks like something that you would hold like so. It's well done, and this is just one more element you can add to the figure as something that's usable. And obviously the crown comes off too, which is also in high detail. Overall, this is a really cool toy. I'm gonna guess most people are probably gonna have him in the Gorilla or Optimal Optimus form, or this Optimal, or the Optimus Primal. I don't know. I guess it depends. This is the coolest version, in my opinion, because he's so big, and he can really wield that scepter. The Gorilla can use the scepter as well, but I don't know if it's likely. Another form I didn't show is a backpack for the Gorilla, which is basically these pieces jutting out of the back here. But yeah, there's a lot of forms for this, and I kind of think this piece is really cool for the backdrop. The cardboard is a little cheap in a way. I mean, it has nice detail, but I mean, just getting it out of the packaging with all the tape, it gets a little bent. But it's a nice extra feature that, I mean, it's already constructed pretty much. This is just two pieces. This is the base and then this. Without this base, it actually won't stand on its own, because this piece here is kind of heavy. This is a really cool way to like collect these little cubes, and they're kind of cute and nice. You can see that on your desk. I don't know about this guy on your desk, because he would take up a quarter of your desk. So, anywho, I want to thank Hasbro for giving me this product to test out and try out. A lot of the transforming was going on off screen, which I apologize for, but honestly, it's kind of a trick to get it all to work and figure it out on the fly. But once you get it, I think it's going to be pretty intuitive. And anywho, if you like this video, and I hope you did, because I tried really hard. I'm sorry if it came out kind of sloppy. Please subscribe. We have another Hasbro unboxing to do, the Transformers Studio Series 19 Bumblebee Volume 1 Retro Rock Garage, which is a lot smaller, and I'm thinking a little easier to put together than this one. which they also gave to us. It was a free product. And yeah, thanks for watching.